Hi, I'm Leapfrog.
Hello, my name is Logan Shaw, and welcome to LogansStory. Today we're going to talk about Avengers Infinity War. Thank you for coming. Let's get into it. Alright, so what's the scheme here? What's the plot? What are our heroes facing up against? And what is our villain thinking about? The Avengers, as well as Thanos, have great connections in terms of what we could call a dispute of characteristics. One wants to get rid of half the planet, and the other one is stopping that from being so. But take note of this and take note of it well. Avengers Infinity War is exactly that. A war that means the infinity of years of people that are supposed to inhabit the planet for years to come. And that may feature our greatest heroes of all time. Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Widow and Hawkeye, as well as, Nick Fury and, Thor. All these come together in the great groups of life and death. And they're all fighting against an army. Thanos' army. The army that is quite powerful indeed. Monsters that don't care if they live or die. They just have one initiative, and that is to kill. But when you think about this entirely, what brings up the great nooks and crannies that seem to suffice in a story like this? Well, let's go into detail. Alright, so there's a thing in life that we have to understand. The limitless power we have to bring to our communities. We are all fighting a Thanos in some way or another. Robbery, victim, hero. And there's a lot of things that we could take away from this in terms of what it means to be a hero in the sight of danger, the greatest danger you've ever known. And that being said, there's a lot of things that come into play when talking about the idea of saving the world or saving the galaxy. You see, the thing is, when you end up saving something, there's something that's beautiful at the end of the day of, superheroism and the beauty of saving people that are not able to save themselves. But the thing is, when you think about it, it's something that is beautiful nonetheless. Because when you actively try to pursue helping your community, when you actively try to look for a mentor, when you actively try to roll with the punches and see what you can do with nothing, if you work hard enough, you'll end up with something. See, this community thing is something that's related to my YouTube channel. Bring fun and eventful stuff that happen on everyday life, opinions, worldly things, and give a lesson through it. And that's what these videos are trying to do. They're trying to express a lesson through fun. I call it infotainment. And Infinity War is trying to do the same thing. At the end of the day, it's really about what the movie's trying to say. You may lose some people, but it's not worth giving up over. We are stubborn, and we are very stubborn. So that means that we have to make sure we believe that we can do what we can do. And believe we can do it right. For what's right. And so, what does that mean for you and I? Well, application, of course. What are you trying to fight on a daily basis? What's your war? What's your beautiful battle look like? Who's on your team? And who's not on your team? Who are you fighting against? And who are you fighting for? See, there are many different battles in life. And they span from everywhere that's wrong in the world and with what's going to combust and turn it to right. The thing is, with Infinity War, they did fail, but they didn't fail entirely. There's still some people left to fight the battles that were meant to be fought to bring everybody back. Now the thing is, when you think about Infinity War and you think about your own life, what comparisons can you make? Can you make sacrifice a comparison? Can you make fighting a comparison? Can you make standing up for your brother or sister a comparison? That all happens here in Infinity War. Although they lose, they don't lose entirely. Because there is one thing coming. An endgame. Thank you for coming to application. Let's continue forward. Thank you for coming to LogansStory. Thank you for coming to the Marvel Cinematic Worldview Commentary. The more commentaries in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Also, the mission is 1,000 subscribers. You guys know me, get the behind the share, like, and subscribe button right on the screen. Also behind that bell. Leave a comment if you can too. Thank you again, and peace.